Okay, so this feels slightly weird that I am going back to work today. It's like 4 o'clock-ish, so I have to really be starting at 5, so catch the bus to Halifax. Yeah, and then I've got a day off tomorrow. That's quite surprising, like, oh hey, I've got a 5 till midnight shift today, then tomorrow I'm actually off, which is a good thing, like, oh yeah. And it's weird because setting off like at this time now on a Sunday, because a lot of the shops on a Sunday shut at 4 o'clock, and it's now 4 o'clock, so everything's shutting. I think I'll just feel a little rusty, to start off with, because I've actually been away for a week and then going back in to work. I do know, thankfully, what to do on this shift. Yeah, I'm fine with it. So I'm still quite tired, but like on and off today, my levels of tiredness have just like gone up and down. So I think honestly, like when I get in and get sorted and get through the shift, I should be all right. It's just weird because like as you go further into the year, it's getting darker earlier. So it's like 4 o'clock. Like 4:05 now, and the sun's practically going down. So I'm gonna get to work as the sun's setting. Whew. Yeah. So I don't know, like, everything's gonna be alright. Decided to put my headphones on. It's nice just to listen to some stuff whilst you're walking. So the bus isn't until 4:20, so I'm going to walk to that other bus stop and wait there. Well, I'm in Halifax. I think I might just go to a shop, get a couple of drinks, go to work, and then start my shift. Yeah, they do look cool. I heard about them. I didn't know if it was a joke or not, but they actually do look pretty cool. Nice. Welcome to this morning. Being out for a little bit, walking wise. What I would like to do, because I set off at 10:15. No, I didn't. 9:15 to come out for a walk. Because getting out of bed when you've done a late shift is hard. Because you get to bed later and you don't get up straight away. Like, it was like 8 o'clock. I think it was like 8:15 when I got up. So I've had like 8 hours sleep roughly. So yeah, plan for today, what I would like to do is, I'd like to go out for like an hour now, or like 45 minutes-ish to an hour. Then go back home, and I'd actually quite like to go on the bike, to be fair. If I can figure out figure it out and get on the bike, etc. I'd quite like to do that. Just for like half an hour to 45 minutes, then come back, chill, then take these out again, and then depending on what time it is, I would certainly like to go on the bike like twice today. The reason is because Children in Need, there's the Rickshaw Challenge, which they do every year, and it's such a massive challenge that they do, like the cyclists. But on Strava, you've got the challenge to do 50 miles of biking. Now, I've got like another month left to do that, and I'm up to 24 miles. So I'd certainly like to get up and go out and do much as brain spasm. I would like to go out and do as much as I can today, or certainly up until the end of October, because that's when the November 10k, November 200k, etc. starts. Yeah. The thing is, I'm doing shift-wise I'm doing late shifts. So the 5:11 shift. No, the 2 to life. I am still waking up. Think about it. Tomorrow I'm doing 11:05, so I could actually go out in the evening maybe for a bit. Then Wednesday I'm doing 2 to life 9, so I could go out in the morning a little bit. Then 5:11, 5:30, 2 to life 9. Yeah, I can certainly go out a bit. It's a little chilly as well. Also, I'm going to apologise for something about yesterday. So, it would seem fitting that I'd be away for a week, come back for a day, and something goes wrong. It's just the law with me. Like, away off work for a week, come back, something goes wrong. So, the person that was doing 2 to life 9 did not good. Right, so it was it got to 8:10 and came up to me saying, I finished upstairs, done everything. 8:10, no you haven't. You just haven't. So like, I was just like, he'd done everything apparently. Not at all. Not at all. Like, nothing had been done, bins hadn't been taken down. So that was my responsibility. And the bins, I put the bins in the lift. There was like 7. Then the lift broke. Then some of the bags got jammed in the lift. Someone physically went in the lift to sort it out. It was a lot more dramatic than I'm making it sound. I'm making it sound like not so bad, but it was actually pretty bad. So they've got no lift for delivery this morning. I'm like, I feel real bad that I'm on a day off, but yeah. So that happened. Oh god, it's cold, man. So yeah, wasn't very happy with me yesterday. It's an old lift. The building's like 60-year-old. Okay, see you soon. So this is how my generation has grown up. I'm ashamed to be the age I am. I mean, there's people that are slightly younger than me, and like not so far off. But why? I don't get it. My generation is fucked. Like, when the majority of them just want to be a dick, it's just sad. You know, growing up, I didn't want to be a dick. Because if you be a dick, it's going to backfire. All that. Sad, man. It's really sad. And I apologise to those two that probably don't want to be in shot. But it's sad. It's so sad. Like, I'm going to say this now and it might come off as a bit odd. But I'm glad I don't have many friends. I'm really glad, because like, the more friends you have, you're more likely to be in a big group, and then, well, all that. So I'm on the bike, and I was debating on whether to come to the canal or not, which I'm on now actually anyway. I was thinking to myself, it wouldn't take too long. I've only been out 26 minutes. And before I left, my dad texted me very briefly, wear something that you're going to be seen in. I was in black, so I'm in red. I'm in white now. Funny, Syndicate black shirt, white Syndicate shirt. So I'm going to carry on biking along there. I've done 3 miles. I'm actually quite happy. But saying that, when I've got to Victoria Road, which is Brooksbank School, all I practically had to do was freewheel the entire way down. with a bit of pedalling here and there, because like when you get in between the gaps where it goes downhill, it goes like flat, so you have to pedal, so you're like going like that. So hopefully there's not many people on the canal, because the last time I was here it didn't go well, because there was a group of 70-year-old women roughly, well, elderly women, in like a group of 30, and they wouldn't move for shit. So hopefully they are not here, and hopefully the canal's not too bad. So let's go. It is pretty damn windy, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Just coming onto the park, it's been cleared up, because a couple of days ago it was absolutely filled with waste that my generation of people, like people my age and a little bit younger, like to come on here, and that's fine, because look, it's a skate park, like I can get it, but they don't need to push that bin down and wreck everything. They don't need to defecate on the park. They don't need to leave. I'm not joking, there was definitely something there. But they don't need to leave it in such a mess, because it makes me think then that my generation of people are fucked. If they think it's okay to be a twat, then a couple of years down the line, we're done. We're done for. We're waiting for the next generation of people to come through, and that's how they're going to behave. Then, maybe not as a country, but as a whole, from what I've seen from people my age, we're screwed.